So I was just shaving, and earlier today, I was eating, and they were doing that thing again that they like to do. That every time I take a bite, they're shocking my mouth, particularly right here and here. And I can do that, and there's no shocks. But whenever I take a bite of food, there's shocks to it, and they're commenting on it the whole fucking time. Like the chances of being naturally occurring schizophrenic voices, and the chances of me naturally having and I was eating sesame chicken. It's not spicy. And I also have General Tso's chicken, and their General Tso's is not spicy. Even though it has some spice to it, it's not spicy. It's very mild. I wouldn't even call it medium. So, and I'm not rubbing it up against the corners of my mouth. And it started, as soon as I took the first bite. And so the chances, and when I do that, there's no shocks to it. The chances of those being naturally occurring schizophrenic voices, and that I have naturally occurring shocks to the corners of my mouth, yet again, like the third or fourth day in a row, since I've been doing that, while the naturally occurring schizophrenic voices are talking about it, sometimes ahead of time they talk about it. One or two of the days they've mentioned ahead of time that they're going to do that by starting to shock the corners of my mouth when I was having a cigarette, saying, you know what's coming, when you go in to eat your food, you know what's going to happen now. But your dad will never believe you, and because he's not going to help you, we can do whatever the fuck we want, because APD won't call you back except for the mental health crisis team, and blah 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 blah. Any case, I already showed a video yesterday, or yesterday or the day before, or whatever, of the corners of my mouth being slightly scabbed over. They are scabbing over again, but I just washed my mouth, so it kind of wetted it down, and I peeled off the layer of dry skin on it. But you can see there, and I don't even have to go like that to show that. You can see that just by me. There's so those aren't naturally occurring things that the human body could ever do. So once again, I'm still suffering, and once again, Dad and Robin and Tom and Donnie and whatever, you were giving terrorists another day of my life after already shaving decades off from where my lifespan would have ended had you done something years ago, as some of you promised, and failed to live up to your promises. You failed to do anything at all. So again, more physical proof that this shit's happening to me. This didn't look this bad yesterday or the day before, whenever I made that last video about it, but they shocked it again today, and they made it worse. And when I was walking Max, they were making me limp. They're shocking my foot, and they're pushing down on it, and they're causing me to have a limp. And they're doing that to my face. Again, this is involuntary, and they're doing it right now. They're literally saying, Kip, we're shocking the left side of your face, and because it's not a premonition ahead of time, your dad won't believe you. Not that it matters, because even if we do it ahead of time, which we've done on video before, and which you captured on video before, he just ignores that and throws it out, thinks you're pretending, thinks you're making it up, because you're getting so much positive attention from this, and you're getting so much from it. Like anyone would gain anything from that. And you're normally an attention whore anyway. That's literally what they're saying. And they're saying your dad will never believe you, we can do whatever the fuck we want, and Robin will just say it's horrible, that's terrible, and she'll ignore the premonitions too, and blah, 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 and literally think that these are naturally occurring coincidences and events, and naturally occurring human maladies that can literally, any of them at all can happen from, something caused from within the human body, which is impossible. So, another day of my life wasted, and no one's doing anything about it.